Hey. So this video is gonna be about gossip, drama, and just friends in general. So I was just gonna say this is just advice because sometimes in middle school people are gonna be flaky, and I've been through that. But for some reason I was getting so comfortable. I don't know why, and just telling my real thoughts because that's how I am. But don't get too comfortable with certain people, especially if they're not that comfortable with you. I mean, like say for instance, they're comfortable with you about themselves, but they won't say their real feelings about somebody else. That's like a red flag. Like if you know like that person doesn't talk about anybody else to you or say like, "Oh, I really don't like this girl," or say something like or not even like talk about people, but just like say their real feelings about another girl or boy, I don't know. But don't do it with them. If they try to pressure you to say something and then go back and then when you finally say it, then go back and be like, "Oh, so and so said this about you and you should and I didn't say nothing." Then don't even or if they be like, "Just tell me, I won't tell nobody, just tell me." And this and that and they sitting there listening and collecting all these notes and then they're gonna use it against you or just tell somebody what you said. So that's why I don't like telling certain. That should be a red flag. And also, if they talk about everybody, nine nine times out of 10, or like it's most likely they're gonna talk about you too. Like if they be like, ooh, like if they talk about their best friends, or I don't believe in best friends, but that's just me. But if they talk about like somebody that they're always with, and yeah, then they might talk about you too, unless you know that person that they're always with is like annoying or. But yeah, because I know sometimes I hang out with annoying people. Like they can be funny, but they just are annoying. And yeah. But um something happened to me when I fought one of my really close friends. And I don't feel that is right because somebody lied to her and said I was talking about her. And I thought we were going to talk about it, which she said we were. And then she walked me away and she punched me in my face and just like attacked me. And I felt really bad because like I felt like nobody would have made that up if I wasn't talking about one person. But I'm still gonna say what I gotta say, and nobody can change that. I know I wasn't talking about my close friend, and that person didn't even tell her what I said about them, so therefore they a lie. Yeah. So another thing is, do not talk about people. Like, don't be friends with people. Ew, disgusting. These people are outside kissing. Hold on, right in front of my window. See that? But they're not there. They're not kissing no more, but they were just what. But they are nasty looking. I hate when people do that in public, right in front of somebody's house. Like, that is so disrespectful. I don't care if it is a bus stop right there. You do not kiss in front of my window, especially if you're not even a cute couple. Don't do that. Anyways, so yeah, so like, don't really, like, keep, I would say the best thing, like, oh, don't hang out with people or don't be that person who talks about someone when they look not I mean who hangs out with somebody when they look nice and be their best friend when they look all cute, and then if they having a bad hair day or if they clothes just don't look right on them today or maybe they were trying to be different and it didn't work out, don't talk about them that day or just act like you don't hang with them until they looking all glamorous and then everybody's in their face. Don't do that because people won't like you, and then that's just like you like them for what they look like, not for what they really are. And also, don't hang out with people for what they look like. I don't care if you guys both have the same pair of Jordans. If you know that person is annoying or they get on your last nerve and you can't stand them, do not hang out with them, because that's just like belittling yourself just to have something in common with somebody else. And I would never do that, and I don't expect nobody to do it to me. So yeah, just because we both wear like all the same pair of Jordans, or we both got curly heads or whatever, or we both light skinned or whatever like that. Don't 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 hang out with them, especially if your personalities don't click. Um, one thing is avoid drama. Don't always be the person that's quiet. Even if you agree with something, just don't say nothing. Just be like, you right in your head. Don't matter who that person is. Unless they spilling the beans to you, then you can say something, because now if they go back and tell, you can go back and tell what they said as well. Also, don't hang out with or be the person who who talks about people, right? Like they'll say a whole bunch of stuff, be like, so this girl this, they'll start the conversation or whatever, and then they'll go back and tell what you said and act like they didn't say anything. And don't be one of those people who walks in through the middle of a conversation and think they know just because they hear one of their friends' name, oh, they out there sneaking this and on you. And I feel like people got a whole misconception of sneak dissing. Sneak dissing is if you say something, or not even really, like say for instance, your friend looks a mess today and she asks how she looks. You said, oh, you look cute today. And then turn around, oh, she look a hot mess. That's sneak dissing. Or if you know you hang out with that person every day, and you know you can't stand them, but you still hang out with them. Sneak this and be like, hey girl, and then by the time she walk away, oh, I can't stand her, or something like that. That's sneak dissing. I don't think saying how you really feel is sneak dissing on somebody, because most of the time when you say that, you're gonna tell them anyway. And well, I know I'm gonna tell the person anyway. If I say it behind their back, it's gonna come in their face anyway, whether it's for me or somebody else. Don't be the person that, okay, if somebody asks you, oh, do I ever talk about this person? Yes or no? Don't be like, well, no, but you just always are doing this. Don't comment on other people's friendships, because then that will get you effed up. Don't do that. Don't be like, well, I see you always hang out with her, but I see that you try to slowly walk away from her when you're with this other girl. Like, that's not your business. Also, hmm. Don't be, and I'm just gonna say this, don't be the light switch friend. Hold on. The light switch is too far. But don't be the person that's an on and off friend. Like, if I feel like being your friend, or if I feel like you got something for me today, then I'm gonna be your friend. But if I don't feel like it tomorrow, or in the next 5 seconds, we not cool. Or don't be the person that's like friends with people. Don't be the person that's ashamed to be friends with people. Because like I feel that at the end of the day, it's your feelings, and whoever doesn't like it needs to get on. So if you feel like you like somebody and that's y'all best friends, be friends with them. And then if whoever got something to say, well, be like, well, you're not accepting me for me and the people that I want to hang out with. If it's not affecting if it's not affecting our relationship, and you just don't want me to hang out with her just because you don't like her, you think she's weird or whatever, then I won't hang out with you then, because I feel that's not none of your business. I don't want to be around negative energy. Boom. And walk off. And don't be like a little scary little person. Like, if you got something to say, go ahead and say it. Don't say it in like a fighting way. Don't be like, oh yeah, B, I heard this, I heard that. Or I feel like you ratchet, you dirty, you this, you that. Don't be like, if you feel like you guys are close enough friends to like say how you feel and express your feelings to each other, do that. But don't just go up to them like, this is what I hate, 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 with a passion. Don't be a friend or like a person that's just always stating their opinion. Oh, the grass is green. I don't like green grass. I like mint green grass. Like, did nobody ask you? Don't be like, oh, her shoes are cute, but she could have wore with this. Like, you are not a critic. Nobody hired you to tell everything that you feel. Nobody hired you. So just stay in your lane, because I'm pretty sure it's some stuff that people don't like about you and they not always saying it. Now, if you are always looking bomb.com, that still don't give you a right to say anything, because everybody has flaws. Number one. Number two, if I cared what, it's different if I ask you, like, do my hair look okay? And then you'd be like, nah, I really don't like that. But if you like it, that's you. Or you could have just worded it like this, but don't be like, girl, your hair look a mess. She ratchet. OMG, what do you got on, girl? Don't do that, because then somebody gon' like end up punching you in your face one day. You just not gonna be like plain and simple. Especially not by me, cause I hate when people always be like, oh. Now if I ask you, I can't get mad about what you feel. I can't get mad about what your opinion would be, because I asked you, and if I didn't want you, I expect you to tell me the truth, and if I didn't want you to, then I would never ask, or I should never ask. Another thing is, don't be that person that's overly sensitive. Like, don't, if you know you look cute, don't ask everybody, how do I look today? How do I look today? And then if somebody don't like it, don't get like, oh, you a hater. Don't ask if you don't like the reaction. But this video is getting kind of long, so yeah.